The current theory on Brawl Stars is that Star Park has been seeking world domination, using radiation and alien germs to create brawlers and train AI which will take over the world. But what if that theory is wrong? It may be, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's get it.
What's a girl to a goblin?
It is definitely no secret that something a little odd has been going on at Star Park. From kidnapping to genetic experiments, the theme park is definitely not all fun and games. Starting with the investor video, we can see several oddities that make sense if you actually play Brawl Stars. I mean, look, giant bees, animatronic bears, an arcade machine with a face, bartending robots, and if you pause here, you can see humans with really sharp teeth, a cactus just chilling, swinging its legs. Wait, pause, what? Where did all this come from? The parent companies of Star Park, Star Corp, and Supergiant Star have allegedly been working on interdimensional and time travel. The name even says it all. A supergiant star once dead becomes a black hole, and black holes have come to be associated with what? Time travel. It does seem, however, that through their experiments, Star Corp came into contact with something extraterrestrial, and that something brought with it sickness and radiation. Star figured out through trial and error that the pink radiation was actually a germ capable of transforming anything sentient into something violent. They also figured out that the green radiation could be used to transfer consciousness. This became the blueprint for creating brawlers. The next step was to actually recruit people for their experimentation. And what better way than to build a theme park? They would be able to draw millions of people effortlessly. As seen in the investor video, the personality transformation is a rough process to say the least. And in order to most efficiently focus that violence into a capable fighting machine, they needed able-bodied people in shape and full of energy. And children love theme parks. I think this fully explains why many of the brawlers are kids and teens. It also explains the kidnapping and the advertising geared towards removing parents.
Tripwire flop will blow your mom and dad away. Trip, 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 tripwire, trip, tripwire. Oh, your mouth the American way. When you fuss with this kind of stuff, you blow your friends and parents away. Wow!
If you take a really close look at the investor video, you can see a few of the kids who've become brawlers. Just looking at a quick glance at the video, you can see Nita, Leon, Gus. You can also see a few of the adults who have become brawlers, and they are Star Park employees. Notice that some of the children and the adults appear to be in a trance. Additionally, some of these employees can be seen wearing crowns, which the radio voice pointed out are used to control minds.
Truth inversions. I'm not doing it. What is it? Not thinking. Billion-eyed monster. I've seen a lot of these things, and I'm saying to myself, there's something going on here. The crowns ain't right. They ain't natural. Does anyone notice these star crowns on the ground? I found one the other day. Had a lot of people come up to me and say they found them. A lot of chatter, a lot of talk, a lot of comments. I read the comments. Absolutely, I comment on the comments. You better believe I'm interacting with my fans. I don't have that many fans. What I do, though, is I know that a lot of people are seeing them. And you can't disguise what they mean.
I think the employees were experiments in mind control, and they were the basis for how people are sent into the Brawl dimension. In an email sent from the Star Park webmaster, They are pleading for someone to save their souls, but they're not dead. So I believe it's actually their consciousness that they wanted saved. Have you ever heard of the theory of teleportation? In order to teleport something, I mean in order to really teleport something, you'll have to break down an object, all of its molecules, to a subatomic level and have them reassembled at the destination. It would work kind of like a 3D printer. But if you were to do that to a living being, of course, they'd die. However, if we venture into the world of metaphysics, there's the concept of something called astral travel, the consciousness leaving the body. Some people believe that the reason it takes tens to hundreds of thousands of years to travel to planets and why we haven't encountered an alien being yet, or have we, is because we were never meant to visit them physically, but rather astrally once we ascend to a higher vibration and level of consciousness. But that's a whole other discussion and a whole different topic, so we won't get into it. But what if Star Park could take the violent consciousness and send it to another dimension where it could possess a life form there and fight? Even if the host died, the consciousness would not. It would roam until it found another host, enabling them to die and fight forever. They fight, they die, they respawn. Sound familiar? Now, the next question was how to infect people with the germ, and I think the radio voice gave us the answer. Food.
Spaghetti. What is it? What is it hiding? They got something in those meatballs. Jungle, what's their names? They don't have any. Here's what they don't want you to know. They have weaponized spaghetti. We're talking military grade pasta. We're talking the pasta industrial complex. We're talking strand. We're talking penne that is so lethal, no one knows what to do with it. You can't store it anywhere. We're talking angel hair pasta with a devil's face. Being so incredibly powerful, they have to bury it 10,000 feet underground with a half-life of 1 billion years. Now that is tasty pasta. And it's a spicy meatball. I don't even want to talk about the meatballs. They're so spicy. Ooh, type of spice that'll blow your eyes out of your sockets. They have weaponized spaghetti. Yes, obviously, they have technology of spaghetti beyond what we can even imagine. Now, I think that nuclear reactors are part and parcel of this technology. How can I prove this? I can't. Do I make a claim? No, I don't. It's a legend. Forks! 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 But no knife.
The concessions served at Star Park are infected. Infected people are given mind control crowns, or maybe it's the other way around, and they're given the crowns first, making it easier to feed them the infected food, and then the crowns are used to put them in a hypnotized state and control their bodies, giving them a daily routine and putting them into a state where their consciousness can be manipulated and transferred. Referring back to the video, there are several references to this, and it actually makes sense.
I'm not doing it. What is it? Not thinking. The crowns ain't right. They ain't natural. They're coming for our heads. They want to sit atop our heads. Well, I'll just put it on my head. Don't do it. Think about it.
There are several instances of employees being asleep, and the WKBR broadcast actually references sleep on multiple occasions.
Just a friendly reminder that if you're experiencing awakenings, don't. Just don't.
There is no reason for your eyes to be open. Find peace with your eyes closed, please. Now is the time for sleep. You should be sleeping now. Shut your eyes. Leave this dream and find another dream. This is a utopia, of course. Conflict and fighting have no home here. This is a place where nothing could ever go wrong. Why would you ever want to leave this place? Is this a dream? Yes, it is real. We have been happy all day.
By the way, through the process, they noticed that the radiation can make a non-sentient object sentient. And that's where you get Spike, Bruce, and 8-Bit. But why would Star need brawlers to begin with? If they really only wanted world domination, and they've been working on the Brawler project since the 1960s, they could have mobilized the takeover already. And this is where I want to pose something different. What if they actually wanted to save the world, not end it? We know they were dabbling in interdimensional travel. We know they made contact with other beings. And we know they've been to other worlds. And what other world has a pink, potentially radioactive substance and warriors who fight and die endlessly? We know Star knows about Clash World. We know this because El Primo is seen in Clash and because of the Wizard Robot skin in Brawl Stars. We also see the Star logo on one of the Clash maps, and we know that Shelly's peeked through a portal in the Clash World. I think Star knew something needed to be done. The next big step for Star was figuring out how to streamline and accelerate the process of training a brawler. They were already on the path to solving the issue.
In the future, the children control
Help from millions of kids from another dimension. The glowing rectangles kids use are linked with Star's mind control system. They created a team of elite brawlers and gave them a mission to defend their world. They even gave this powerful group a name.
Squad Busters!
I think that Star encountered Clash World long ago and decided they needed to be prepared in case those beings were ever to find their world. The solution on how to prepare became evident once they gained access to the radiation. The Brawler Project. The problem was that the project is not voluntary, and the subjects eventually revolted, resulting in Star being set on fire. The remaining consciousnesses, which were roaming, eventually figured out how to use the radiation to open portals to other worlds themselves. Our brawlers are trying to find the way out, and in their search, they've stumbled upon the worlds of Clash, Boom Beach, and Heyday. And of course, they're doing what they do best. They're brawling. Now, I'm not really sure how Heyday and Boom Beach fit into any of this, but other than that, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just defending their world from invaders, but I'm sure we'll learn more in the future. And that is a wrap for this video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. I am a lore fanatic, and that's not just this game, that's any game. I love Elden Ring lore, I love Genshin Impact lore, I love Paladins lore, Warframe lore. I'm a lore guy. So consequently, there will definitely be more coming. I can't wait till they release more for the lore of this game and how it connects to Brawl Stars. Because as of right now, it's all just theory, but I am here for it. And whatever your theories are, let me know in the comments. Maybe we can collab on something. But in the meantime, go ahead, kick that like button, smash that subscribe button, tell your friends to do it, tell your friends to tell their friends to do it, tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to do it. And if you ever want to squad up, find me in game. My name is Stitched Snitch. I'm not Zero Chill in game. I'm Stitched Snitch. And I'm always down to bust some squads. And I'll see you dudes next time. Peace.
What's a girl to a goblin?